The Great Wall of China is longer than the distance between New York City and Los Angeles. But how did they manage to construct something so massive with such limited technology? This video dives into the fascinating secrets of its construction. The Great Wall of China is seriously one of the most mind-blowing constructions ever made by humans. Can you believe it stretches over 13,000 miles across northern China? That's like wrapping it around the entire US almost 5 times. And get this, it was built over 2,000 years ago with just basic tools and technology. How wild is that? So, how did they pull off such a monumental feat back in the day? It's not just about bricks and mortar. It's about the sheer determination and teamwork of thousands of workers who toiled for years. They used local materials like earth, wood, and stone, and even created watchtowers for communication. But there's so much more to uncover. What secrets does this ancient marvel hold? Join us as we dive into the incredible stories and techniques behind the Great Wall's construction. You won't want to miss this adventure. The Great Wall of China isn't just a wall. It's an epic saga of resilience and strategy that dates back to the Warring States period of ancient China. Imagine this, a time when the land was split into a bunch of small states, each ruled by its own king, and they were constantly at each other's throats, battling fiercely for land and power. It was total chaos. Each state had its own army, and skirmishes were happening all the time. But hold on, it gets even more intense. On top of all these internal conflicts, China was also facing threats from fierce nomadic tribes from the north and west. These tribes were relentless, known for their brutal raids that plundered villages and cities, leaving a trail of destruction behind. Can you picture the fear that must have gripped the people? To protect themselves, the states began to build fortifications, and that's where the Great Wall comes in. It's not just a barrier, it's a symbol of unity and strength. Over centuries, it evolved into a massive structure, showcasing the incredible engineering skills of ancient China. The wall stands not only as a defense mechanism but also as a testament to the enduring spirit of a civilization that refused to be defeated. Isn't that just fascinating? So, what did the Chinese states do? They knew they needed a solid plan to protect themselves from these external threats. That's when the idea of building walls started to take shape. The first walls were pretty basic, made from wood and earth. But, as time went on, they realized these makeshift barriers weren't cutting it. The nomadic tribes continued their raids, and the need for something more formidable became clear. It wasn't until the Qin dynasty came along that the concept of the Great Wall truly evolved. The Qin emperor, known for his ruthless military campaigns, managed to conquer the other states and unify China under his rule. Talk about a game changer. To defend this vast empire from those pesky nomads, he ordered the construction of a massive wall that would stretch from east to west across the northern border. This wasn't just any wall. It was a serious fortress made of tamped earth and stone, towering over 20 feet high. Can you imagine standing next to it? It must have felt like a giant guardian watching over the land. To make sure the wall was effective, an elite military force was stationed along its length, tasked with keeping the nomads at bay. This strategic move paid off big time. The wall helped to keep the invaders out, allowing the Qin dynasty to enjoy a lengthy period of peace and prosperity. It's incredible how something as simple as a wall could have such a profound impact on a nation's history, right? The Great Wall of China isn't just a monument. It's a symbol of strength, unity, and the lengths people will go to protect what they hold dear. The fall of the Qin dynasty marked a significant turning point in Chinese history, paving the way for the rise of the Han dynasty. This new dynasty didn't just pick up where the Qin left off. They embraced the monumental task of building and maintaining the Great Wall. It was like a fortress of strength for them, especially with the looming threats from nomadic tribes to the north. The Han emperors understood that the wall was more than just bricks and mortar. It was a symbol of protection for their empire. Fast forward to the Ming dynasty, and the Great Wall reached its zenith. This was the time when it transformed into a formidable barrier, heavily fortified and expanded. The Ming emperors were particularly on edge about the Mongols, having witnessed their fierce capabilities firsthand. To counter this threat, they launched an extensive project, repairing and extending the wall, adding watchtowers and other defensive structures. These enhancements weren't just for show. They served as strategic points for surveillance and defense. Imagine standing in one of those towers, looking out over the vast landscape. ready to alert the empire of any approaching danger. The wall became a testament to the resilience and determination of the Chinese people, reflecting their commitment to safeguarding their homeland. The concept of building a Great Wall to protect China from invaders is a fascinating idea that dates all the way back to the 7th century BC. Can you believe it? That's a long time ago. But it wasn't until the Qin dynasty, around 221 to 206 BC, that the vision of a truly great wall began to take shape. And let me tell you, it was no small feat. Imagine the sheer number of people involved, hundreds of thousands of workers, all coming together to create something monumental. The result, the Great Wall of China, an engineering marvel that has captured the imagination of people around the world. Now, when you think about the Great Wall, you might picture this massive structure stretching across the landscape. But what's even more impressive is the variety of materials and techniques that went into its construction. The wall isn't just made of one thing. It's a patchwork of rammed earth, bricks, and stone. Rammed earth, for instance, is a fascinating building material made from a mixture of soil and water, compacted to create a solid mass. This technique was a game changer because it was not only readily available, but also Imagine the workers, day in and day out, mixing that earth and forming it into something that would last for centuries. Bricks also played a crucial role in the construction of the Great Wall. These weren't just any bricks, they were made from local clay and fired in kilns, giving them the durability needed to withstand the elements. And let's not forget about the stone. In areas where the soil was loose, builders cleverly stacked stones on top of each other, creating a sturdy barrier. It's like a giant puzzle, where each piece had to fit just right to ensure the wall stood tall against any threat. But here's where it gets really interesting. The techniques and tools the builders used were just as remarkable as the materials themselves. For instance, they employed a tool called the novella to ensure the wall was perfectly level as it rose. Can you imagine the precision required for that? And to make sure the wall was vertical, they used a plumb bob. It's these small details that show just how skilled these ancient engineers were. They didn't have the modern technology we have today, yet they created something that has lasted for thousands of years. As we delve deeper into the construction process, we see the builders using a variety of tools like spades, shovels, baskets, and pulleys. These tools were essential for moving materials and assembling the wall. The builders were true craftsmen, able to harness the available resources in their ingenuity to construct a wall, towers over 20 feet in height and stretches for thousands of miles. It's mind-blowing to think about how they managed to create such a colossal structure without the machinery we rely on today. What's even more impressive is the way they designed the wall to withstand the test of time. The Great Wall of China has stood strong for centuries, and it's a testament to the incredible engineering skills of its builders. It's not just a wall, it's a symbol of strength, resilience, and the ingenuity of ancient civilizations. So, next time you think about the Great Wall, remember the countless individuals who dedicated their lives to its construction and the legacy they left behind. Isn't that just awe-inspiring? Building something as colossal as the Great Wall of China wasn't just a walk in the park. It took a massive workforce and a whole lot of dedication. Imagine this. Laborers from all walks of life came together, each bringing their unique skills and stories. You had peasants, artisans, merchants, and even soldiers, all contributing to this monumental task. It's fascinating to think about how some of these laborers were volunteers, motivated by a sense of pride and duty to help build the wall, while others were conscripted. Those conscripts often faced dire circumstances. Many were criminals or captured soldiers, forced into labor as a form of punishment or retribution. These laborers worked in teams, each guided by a foreman whose job was to keep everyone on track. If a team didn't meet their quotas, the foreman faced some serious consequences. Talk about pressure, right? They worked grueling hours, often from sunrise to sunset, battling fatigue and harsh conditions. Living arrangements were pretty basic too. They had small huts to call home and a diet that consisted mostly of rice and vegetables. The working conditions were brutal, and injuries were common. Sadly, some even lost their lives while laboring on the wall. Yet, despite all the hardships, there was this undeniable sense of pride among the workers. They knew they were part of something that would stand the test of time, a project that would be talked about for generations to come. Now, let's fast forward to what this incredible feat of engineering represents. The completion of the Great Wall wasn't just a construction milestone. It became a symbol of China's power and strength. It's remarkable to think about how this structure not only served as a defense mechanism against invasions, but also fostered a sense of national pride among the Chinese people. Can you believe that the Great Wall of China is one of the most recognizable structures in the world? It's even a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Every year, millions of tourists flock to see this iconic landmark, eager to walk along its ancient stones and soak in the history. The Great Wall is more than just a wall. It's a testament to the engineering prowess and sheer determination of the people who built it. It's a stunning reminder of China's rich history and culture. Each brick and stone tells a story of resilience, innovation, and community effort. As we explore the secrets of the Great Wall, we're reminded of the ingenuity that went into its construction and the countless lives intertwined with its legacy. The wall stands tall, not just as a physical barrier, but as a powerful symbol of China's strength and resilience. It continues to inspire awe and wonder in everyone who lays eyes on it, inviting us to reflect on the incredible human spirit that built such a remarkable structure. Isn't it amazing how something so old can still resonate with so many people today? The Great Wall of China is so much more than just a massive stone structure snaking across the landscape. It's a powerful symbol of Chinese culture and identity, reflecting the spirit of the people who built it. You see, this wall wasn't just thrown together. It was crafted by the hands of the Chinese people, specifically for their own protection. It served as a formidable barrier against outside invaders, safeguarding homes and families from threats. But there's more to it. The construction of the Great Wall was a remarkable feat of collaboration. Imagine people from all walks of life, farmers, artisans, soldiers coming together, pooling their skills and resources to create something monumental that would benefit everyone. It's a beautiful example of unity, showcasing how diverse groups can come together for a common purpose. Even today, thousands of years later, the Great Wall stands tall, a testament to the strength and resilience of the Chinese people. It reminds us all of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage and celebrating the stories that shape who we are. Isn't that just inspiring? The Great Wall of China is not just a wall. It's an incredible journey through time that showcases the brilliance and tenacity of those who built it. Can you imagine the sheer determination it took to construct such a monumental structure, stretching over 13,000 miles? This marvel is a powerful symbol of human endurance and creativity. It represents the spirit of a nation that faced countless challenges, from harsh weather to difficult terrain. But let's not forget the sacrifices made along the way. Hundreds of thousands of laborers toiled under grueling conditions, and tragically, many lost their lives during the construction. It's a stark reminder of the harsh realities of that era, where the desire for protection and unity came at a great cost. Today, as we walk along its ancient stones, we can't help but feel a connection to the past. The Great Wall stands tall, not just as a defense against invasions, but as a testament to the strength and resilience of the Chinese people. It invites us to reflect on the power of perseverance and the lengths to which humanity will go to protect what they hold dear. Isn't that just inspiring? Hi everyone, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for topics that we should cover in future videos, please let us know in the comments below. We look forward to seeing you next time.